Hi, Wings. How's it going? It's Thursday. It's a little late. I know. I did not get my video done on Monday. It's been really a crazy week for me. And I know many of us, we go through these moments where things just start coming and overwhelm. So, crazy hair first. I'm just going to let it be curly. I usually kind of go through this in July and August where I just sort of let it be natural because it's so humid out. Can't fight the curl anyway. So I got my crazy hair going on. Kind of makes me feel, I don't know, just a little bit more adventurous. I don't know. It's just one of those weird things. But whew, it's been really hectic. I have a confession to make. I can be a really bad procrastinator. In all the things that I'm doing and all these, running through when there's these moments sometimes when I can let something really get the best of me and put it off too long. So that's what I've done. And now I'm in absolute crunch time, but I have to tell you, like Coco does well in crunch time, which I think is part of that whole thing. So I'm starting to, I'm learning behavioral styles and things like that. I'm working on my DISC certification and I have to get it done. Like the clock is ticking. I have till the 1st of August. That's it. I lose all my money I put into it and everything if I don't get it done. So clock is ticking. Um, how many people out there are procrastinators? I'm one of those people that like I get shit done. I really get shit done, but sometimes I don't. I don't get shit done. I don't know. So just a confession of sorts, but working through that, it's definitely crunch time. I remember now how excited I was. I don't know why I let so much time get away, but I was so excited last year when I was working towards it, and it was August and September, and I was going to have it done by October. And I just, the months got away from me. I definitely put too much on my plate, took too much on last year, but also, I just didn't set a guideline. I think it's one of the hardest things when you think about like, and I've actually heard Mel Robbins say this, like nobody's coming. Nobody's coming to wake you up or get you out of bed, or I kind of hear her saying that every once in a while, and I'm like, you're right. When you become an adult, it's like, okay, it's time. But especially when you're an entrepreneur, it's like you make your own schedule, you do your own stuff. And I'm usually pretty good at being very tactful of like, these are the check boxes and these are the things, but sometimes it gets off track or I take on too much. Definitely been known to take on too much. But so that's my little confession this week. If you want to throw a confession in the comments, hey, we're all here for one another and just lifting each other up and pulling each other through all of this. But my last little thing I want to talk about today is I've always had one of these. And I got this at Target, and it's got all these little cards in it. And when I was in an office, I used to go through and like read them and I'd leave them on my team's desk. Like there's some team members out there, if you've got a card, but just leaving a little comment or you're supposed to change it each day and you can have. But there were a few. I like to look at quotes. You guys know that about me. I think it can change the perception of the day. I think it can set the stage for the day. Just resetting your mind and being able to, bring something else into it versus letting maybe a replay of negative or replay of being a procrastinator or all of that, right? So I just had a couple that I picked out today. But as we work to create light for others, we naturally light our own way. Mary Ann Radmacher. That one's pretty cool. I like that one a lot. Passion and satisfaction go hand in hand. Nicholas Sparks. Who has not read a Nicholas Sparks book? Man, I haven't done that this summer yet. I need to find a new Nicholas Sparks book. Oh, he just makes your heart beat, doesn't he? Passion and satisfaction go hand in hand. I like that one. As you grow older, you'll find that the only things you regret are the things you didn't do. We hear this one. Zachary Scott, we hear this one all the time. I don't know, life just gets so busy. I really battle with this because I'm constantly thinking, go harder, do more, drive further. And then, my 2020 vision from last year is like, stop, collaborate, and listen. No, it's not a Vanilla Ice song. Sorry, I'm giddy today, but it's stop, smell the roses, look outside, go for a walk. Like that was definitely my 2020 vision. And I'm so fortunate to have those moments now. And I really do stop and smell the roses a lot more than I used to. Oh, this one's one of my lamb lessons, but ask for what you want instead of always waiting for permission. Like we don't need to wait for permission, especially, this is Virginia satire. I like to say who said it, but I think as women, we're just trained to wait for permission. Like, I don't know. I have a little chip on my shoulder when it comes to that. Like, I don't need permission from anybody. Now and then it's good to pause in our pursuit of happiness and just be happy. This one jumped off the page, obviously goes with what I just said a minute ago, but yes, sometimes just pause and be happy. We're so driven. And you know what, when we have a goal and we're driving towards a goal, I'm starting to call it our wings goal, like that goal that gets you so excited, but you're so nervous about. And the minute you think of the goal, you start to think of reasons why you can't get there or the obstacles to get there. That's really the wings goal. Like, what are those things that we're wanting to do? And I think it's important to keep putting it out there. Number one, keep saying it, keep going for it, keep driving for it. For me, last year it was starting Lane and starting Lane marketing. And that was a huge goal of mine. And I feel so fortunate to be, just doing something that I love every day. And, I need to do more of it. I need more clients. And, we always need to be doing it better than we are today. But I have to be, I have to have respect for everything I did, along the way to get here. And I have to be appreciative of all the people that have come alongside me and, just give myself that little bit of a pat on the back for the work that I've done to get this far. So, which we don't always do, right? The place you are in needs you today. Catherine Logan. Yeah. The place you are in. Oh, I keep forgetting that word. The place you are in needs you today. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I hope you're in a good place, Wings. I hope you're working towards a good place if you're not in a good place. I hope you're being, good to your heart and that you're loving yourself and that you're giving yourself that bit of grace. I could really be beating myself up right now for this DISC certification. I really could. And I waited way too long. And, shame on me. I definitely feel that. But I also have a million reasons why I'm sitting in the spot that I am. So I'm really working hard these days to give myself a bit of grace and just keep moving forward. So, and keep smelling my roses. So I hope you have a great weekend. Sorry, this video is coming to you so late. Focus of the week this week. For me, it's like, if you're procrastinating on something, get after it, baby, get after it. So have a great weekend, you guys. See you next week. Bye.